right? You're in a chair, you're under your desk, you're watching your favorite TV show, you're doing other things. We're multitasking, right? What you're also doing is you're moving and you're enjoying your FITNATION Treadwell compact treadmill. This is a remarkable value. Now, ordinarily this would be $400 at retail. $400 at retail for this item. We're looking at $179.98. So a really tremendous savings. There's also free shipping and handling. Shipping and handling ordinarily on this was going to be $20.47 extra. Today, that shipping and handling is free. There are a lot of you out there that need to be exercising. We all need some good cardiovascular exercise. So to be able to sit in a chair, and I'm going to grab one of these other pillows off the sofa, put behind me. Hold on. Be right with you. All right, there we are. It's a very deep chair. Look at this. Now I'm able to sit in a chair, watch my favorite TV show, and get my steps in. Be able to do all those things that are so important. Because some of you are saying, well, you know what, I can't do as much walking as I used to. Maybe I am not in the shape I want to be, so I don't want to go to the gym. I don't really want to be outside walking because I don't feel comfortable doing that. Do this in the comfort of your own home. 5 easy payments, free shipping and handling, and we're going to welcome in Matt Titus, who is a personal trainer and FitNation founder. And he's going to talk to us about this treadmill and why active sitting can make such a difference for so many people. Matt, it's good to have you back, sir.
Hey, David, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, buddy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I love those sheets. They were beautiful.
I know, right? Good price on those as well.
Look comfy. Well, look, here's the deal, guys. You know, working out can be a chore. Working out can be a big hassle. But as you can see, I am in street clothes. I'm in my city shoes. I'm walking around. And I did not make it a big issue. I just sat down and I am doing what David said earlier. What you said earlier, David, active sitting. Active sitting, why is it good? And who is it good for? Active sitting is good for people who have balance issues. So when you normally walk around, if there's any type of uneven terrain, or if there isn't even uneven terrain, going up a hill, you might lose your balance. So you're not like a walker like you used to be. Maybe you have poor joint health. A lot of us do. I have poor joint health from all the exercise I've done all my life. Cardiovascular problems, or maybe even if you gained a lot of weight the last couple years, you know, you're just walking is tiring, walking hurts. This is a great alternative because, again, you can just sit down and do effortless exercise walking in a chair, which you can't beat that, right, Dave? Right,
Exactly.
David? You can't beat it.
I mean, you're talking about getting in some movement because, Matt, I'm sure you would agree that some movement is better than no movement at all because so many of us are sedentary. And over the last probably 3 years, we've done a lot of sitting. We've done a lot of not leaving the house. We've done a lot of maybe not staying as active as we need to. This is going to help us do all that. And there's also a little keypad here, but there's also a remote control that works with this. Is that correct?
Exactly. And what's great about the remote control is a lot of us sometimes have trouble bending down. You know, bending down to that display could keep us from even using it. The remote control is simple. As you're holding it, look, there's a red on and off button. There's a green speed button to start it. There is the plus and the minus that makes it go faster or slower. And then we have preset programs, one for 20 minutes and one for 5 minutes. So when you push those, it'll start counting out from 20 minutes or 5 minutes. When you first turn it on, if you don't choose those programs, it will count down from 30. That is the default. This baby only weighs 28 pounds, all right? And I got to tell you, it comes fully assembled. It stores incredibly easy, and it has 10 speed levels. And it goes from 0.5 miles an hour all the way up to 1.8 miles an hour. And that is an average walk. This fitness system is for people who maybe you use a walker when you normally go out. Maybe you use the walking sticks, but this is something that you can do to transition into walking without any kind of aids if your doctor says that's a great idea. Because active sitting, is amazing. What this does for your body. We talk about that. If you break it down, David, you're burning calories right now. You and I are burning calories in an effortless, seated position. We're also strengthening our lower bodies, and we're also engaging our core. Because every time I take a step with my right leg, my left part of my core is working, and vice versa. Look at that. You can see the engagement. That's science. Look at the engagement. And then, of course, you're working your butt, your glutes, and your hips. Every time you lift your leg, that's all glute and hips. And when you gently put down your heel toe, that's your natural way to walk. That's hamstrings. Lifting your toe up, taking the next step, is your thigh or your quadricep. So basically what we're doing here is giving you an entire full lower body workout. We are burning calories, burning fat, and we are strengthening our core. You can't ask for more from a seated position, David.
Exactly. Now, we've got, is this a testimonial on tape, Blaine? All right, we've got someone that uses FitNation who has put on tape their own thoughts about the machine and why this has made such a difference in their life. Let's take a look and listen.
One of my favorite features on the Treadwell is you can increase speed or you can slow it down. If you want to go hard, you can. But if you want to just take your time, you can do that too.
It's small. It looks good in a room. It's not obtrusive. It doesn't take up any space. It's just a nice piece of equipment, and I love it.
And not designed, Matt, for standing. This is for sitting, correct?
Yes, completely for sitting. Again, 10 different speed levels. Starts at 1/2 mile an hour, 0.5, goes up to 1.8 miles an hour. Let's talk about the benefits of just walking in general. What does walking do for you? Well, walking 21 minutes a day, maybe 10 in the morning, 11 at night, you can break it up, will reduce the risk of serious disease by 50%. That's 50, guys. And I'm talking about serious disease like, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, all that stuff by 21 minutes a day. That's all you have to do. Walking helps lubricate your joints. It helps improve cardiovascular function. It helps reduce functional limitations as we age, meaning since if you keep up your exercise or you start to regularly exercise that 21 minutes a day, you're going to be able to keep up with your grandkids. You're going to be able to have the same type of brain function that you've been having in your 30s and 40s because you have worked on your cardiovascular system and your brain is receiving the oxygen in the blood that you did when you were in your 40s and 50s. It keeps you sharp. It can also help you lose weight if you eat responsibly, guys. So look, put it in a scenario. I wake up every morning, and because I've trained really hard all my life and now I'm 55, I feel my joints hurt. So I come out here and I just literally start walking. It's a great way to gently wake up and warm up my muscles with effortless exercise, which is walking. And it's done from a seated position. And you start the Treadwell, and you just have to take the next step. It starts the walking motion for you. You're just lifting your leg, heel toe, and it helps you actually walk. And again, being able to do this from a seated position, it's a game changer. You can actually walk from a seated position.
Now, I will also tell you that the value on this is incredible. Ordinarily at retail, this is $399.99. That's $4. $4 at retail. We're not reordering this particular model. Doesn't mean FitNation's going away. It just means this particular model is not going to be reordered. And you got an opportunity to pick it up today at $179.98. So not $400, $179.98. 5 easy payments on your credit card. And your shipping and handling is not going to be an extra $20.47. What? No, it's free. Your shipping and handling today is free. So you're going to get this out of the box. And Matt, there's nothing to assemble, right? You just take this out of the box, plug it in, sit down, and start walking.
You got it, fully assembled. Again, it's also very portable. It weighs 28 pounds. That's nothing. It has a 10% incline, so from your seated position, the angle is very comfortable for your heel and toe, that motion to walk on this treadmill. It's about 21 inches long, and it's great because it gives you the experience of walking without having to worry about balance or having to worry about, your joint issues, the compression of your whole entire body weight on your ankles and your knees and your hips. Because what we've done is, I call it zero gravity walking. We've taken your weight off. So all you're doing is getting the cardiovascular benefit, the fat burning benefit, the balance benefit of walking from a seated position. I can't say enough about this, David. I love this little guy.
Well, and it's so important to have some kind of movement, because I always say, whether you run or not, and this is not a running situation, this is a walking situation, you are moving. And if you're moving, then that is better than sitting still. And you can start very slowly. I want to pick this up, or turn this around, maybe, better way to say it, and show you the readout. Here we are.
Yeah.
Right here's the readout. So you're going to know right away what your speed is, what your time is. There's an on-off button there. And remember, you can control all this with remote control. There's an on-off switch on the side of the machine. So it's easy to turn this off, turn it back on. Don't miss out on this opportunity, because everyone is looking for something that is making a difference in terms of how and what they're doing. This is an extraordinary way for you to get that walking in. And if you are someone that doesn't like to get outside when the weather's bad, don't worry about it. Do it inside where it's nice and dry and private, and it's in your own home. While you're doing other things, get your walking in. Watching television, reading a magazine, doing some needlepoint, whatever you got going on. Maybe you're watching the kids, and this is a way to get some of your exercise in while you're sitting at the table and your little one is coloring. You're sitting there reading a book or just helping them with their homework, and you're getting your steps in. All of this is so important. Free shipping and handling, amazing sale price. Now, ordinarily at retail, you're looking at almost $400, a penny shy of 400 bucks. We are at $179.98, 5 easy payments and free ship. Is there a better time than right now? Because what you're going to find is that there is no better time than right now to start some kind of movement program in your life. And it's always important, if you have not done any kind of exercise before, to consult with your physician, because this by itself is not a weight loss device. This combined with low calorie, low fat eating is going to help bring about what I call meaningful weight loss. But it's all a combination of things. It's exercise, it's diet, but it's also consulting with your physician, because no one knows you better than your family doctor. This is an extraordinary machine, one that's going to help you get your walking in when you are in a situation where perhaps you're not getting any movement in at all, or maybe you're not in a shape where you feel like you can get out and walk. This allows you, Matt, to safely sit down and let the machine help you through the workout.
Listen, I know the QVC family. FITNATION was founded for you guys. So every piece of equipment that we bring to you takes into consideration your physical condition, your well-being. We're not Olympic athletes. We are gracefully aging into our golden years. So every piece of exercise equipment and the exercises that you choose are extremely imperative to your success and the results that you seek. That is why this is something that we developed for QVC, for you, for our family, because we know, as David has mentioned and I have too, we have balance issues. We have poor joint health. We have cardiovascular problems, and maybe even excessive weight gain. And with all those things, or one of those things that we have, it really kind of ruins the incentive for us to start. So this is a great way to kind of ease, and it's the gateway to you starting your exercise. This is the perfect entree to working out for my QVC family. I really believe that, David.
It's very true. All of this happens for you, and the price, the value today is extraordinary. I can let you know that ordinarily at retail, you're looking at $400. Our price this afternoon on this late Friday afternoon is $179.98. 5 easy payments, and notice that word free. I love that word. We don't see that word enough. Free shipping and handling. So what if I told you we were going to put $20 and almost 50 cents back in your pocket? What would you spend an extra $20.50 on today? Would you go put $20 worth of gas in the car? Probably. Would you go to the store and buy $20 worth of groceries? Absolutely. Would you maybe pick up dinner on the way home because you don't want to cook on this Friday night? I understand that too. So don't miss out on this opportunity. We're super excited about this. This has been popular in the hour. A lot of you are looking to do some what we call active sitting and getting that movement in. The movement is so important. And every journey, Matt, and I know you'll agree with this, starts with the first step, right?
Yes. Yes. And the Treadwell takes the first step by helping you begin. All you have to do is raise your heel and put your toe down, and you are off and exercising on the Treadwell. And let me tell you real quick again, this is no joke. It's motorized, has a great little motor in it, and it will help you